Hello guys, what is up? It is me, Rahul, here, bringing you guys another episode here of the Boston Bruins Alumni team, and today we are going to be taking on the Dallas Stars Alumni. So if you do enjoy this video, please be sure to drop a like, don't forget to subscribe, click on that notification bell so you don't miss a video. So, basically, today we're going to be taking on the Dallas Stars alumni team. Basically, the Dallas Stars, they are somewhat of a historic team because out of nowhere, they made the Stanley Cup playoffs, due to, the COVID-19 pandemic in 2019-2020, and they lost to the Lightning in 6 games. Next year, they didn't make it, even though they had 23 wins, and they made the playoffs a lot last year, but they lost in the first round in 7 games against the Calgary Flames, and David Park scored a goal just like that. Anyway, so the Hall of Famers that I guess that the retired numbers at least are Neil Broughton, Bill Goldsworthy, Mike Modano, Bill Masterton, Jerry Lehtinen, and S1GEXH Zubov. A fight is gonna happen. Yes, a fight is gonna happen. Chambers versus O'Reilly. To be honest, this game, again, this Dallas Stars team, its history, at least, it came from the Minnesota North Stars. It was originally the Minnesota North Stars. Do they consider them? Maybe. But at the same time, not so much. Because that's what, it usually happens, I guess you could say. They lost the Stanley Cup Finals for the Dallas Stars at least in 1997, 1998. Then they won the Stanley Cup. No, they lost in the conference finals against... No, hold on. In 1998 to 1999, they won the Stanley Cup Finals against the Buffalo Sabres. Then they lost the Stanley Cup Finals in the very next year against the New Jersey Devils. Then, years later, they faced off against the Tampa Bay Lightning in the Stanley Cup Finals, and they lost in 6 games. Which is crazy considering the history of the organization. They won 1 Stanley Cup out of 3, and they don't have many star players as much, if you think about it. And yep, there's another fight going on. Lukowich versus Ray Burkay! Good lord. See, this is why I'm doing I'm doing an expansion franchise. Good lord. I did the Boston Bruins. I relocated some teams. I switched teams in different divisions for this franchise and the new franchise I'm gonna do. Yeah. And to be honest, if I don't know how to say it. It's got to be one of the best things for you guys to see in terms of like craziness. Craziness in the sense of like these teams. So Brett Hull is on this team, and by the way, he was on the St. Louis Blues alumni team, the Red Wing alumni team, the Dallas Stars alumni team. I don't know. Well, yeah. Phoenix Coyotes. Not really. He was on one season for the Phoenix Coyotes, but I wouldn't really count that. So he was part of the Calgary Flames for 2 seasons. Then the St. Louis Blues majority. Then the Dallas Stars. Then the Red Wings, where he won 2 Stanley Cups. Yep, he won 2 Stanley Cups. So yeah, this is Brett Hull's team at this point, even though he only spent like 3 seasons. And is he the son of Bobby Hull? Yes, he is. So this is gonna be a very interesting day today, considering to put it simply, considering that this is like one of the best, I guess, squads we've had. Like the Dallas Stars, if you combine them with the Minnesota North Stars, well, I don't know how to put it, but if you were to put certain alumni teams and think about it, it would be it would be insane. Let's put it that way. Here's the second period. So, when I checked out the Dallas Stars alumni team, it was really crazy, to be quite honest, and I didn't expect, like, these players. Like, for example, the goalie, I didn't realize that the goalie would be good. So, if you see players, just as Modano, Hogg, Lehtinen, yeah, those are the players I would expect. But for Boston, it's like, I don't know how to describe it. Ray Burkay, I understand why, but he's not a Colorado Avalanche. That's the only thing I could say. In terms of alumni, I don't think Ray Burkay is a Colorado Avalanche. He's more of a Boston Bruin. Same thing for Bobby Orr, even though, and I gotta say this, I don't know why Bobby Orr is not a Boston Bruin alumni. He isn't, and it makes it crazy, and that's crazy. Modano scores a goal. And they have sick uniforms as well. Let's put it that way. I believe that they have sick uniforms. So, like, Fiddler, yeah, I expected Brett Hull to be on the team. I didn't see Bobby Hull. Like, when I played the Chicago Blackhawks, I did see Bobby Hull, I think. But, like, yeah, it's... The problem is with most of the... I think I've said this before, I'll say it again. Most of these alumni teams don't have, like, accurate players. David Park, that's not David Park. No! It's with a B. Park scored a goal. Anyway. let me say that, as I was saying, most of these alumni teams don't have, like, other alumni from other squads, like, players from other teams, like Ray Bourque is, like, a Colorado Avalanche. That doesn't make any sense. What else? The How do I state this? The alumni has to be great players that made an impact on that team during that time. Chicago Blackhawks, I didn't expect to see Bobby Orr, but Bobby Hall or any other Chicago Blackhawks. I saw Gordie Howe and the Hartford Whalers, and also the Detroit Red Wings, and that was kind of obvious to say the least, because, yeah. So now, it's, 10 minutes left in the second period. We're just going back and forth with these shots. I can't wait to say that. I can't wait to see that, because, yeah. Yep, so basically now, all of these, I guess, what can I say? These guys, we're just trying to score now as much as we possibly can, because I get it, we're on semi-pro and everything, but, like, this is a team where they, like, and also another thing, I realized that in NHL 23, when it comes to, like, great players, where you want to play, like, a regular game, it doesn't actually let you play, like, an actual game. Like, they don't put the players that are, like, highly rated, and you have to put them in yourself. You might think that's, like, a little bit crazy, but it's true. Ray Bourque, yep, scores another goal. It's like, I expect greatness, right? And the issue is with this team is that the amount, like, you have to understand, the Boston Bruins are a original six squad, and yes, O'Reilly scored another goal. And we have our third line going up against the second line, who they have Brett Hull. Yeah, this Dallas Stars squad alumni is not very good. I'm sorry, they're not very good. And to put it simply, yeah, they're not good. They've been out of 1 out of 3 Stanley Cups. They only won 1 of them. As the Minnesota North Stars, they went 0 for 2. So if you combine the Minnesota North Stars history with the Dallas Stars history, combine the two, this squad has only been to 1 out of 5 Stanley Cups. They won 1 out of 5 Stanley Cup appearances, which is insane, but hey, I understand it's like a history thing, like, why are you talking about this? This is kind of irrelevant. Well, let me put this in perspective. This is a team where, this is a team that, like, wants greatness, and I can tell, But, like, at the end of the day, they're a really good team. They're a really good team. They deserve it. Everything. How am I going to end this series? I want to face off against the Las Vegas Golden Knights and the Boston Bruins. The regular Boston Bruins. And I might not play that game, even though I might suggest. I don't know. Look at Shevers. He wants to do a goalie goal. If you want me to do a goalie goal, oh my god. Like, hey, it's the Minnesota North Stars time. Like, we have teams where they have potential, right? They're potential. They're like superstar. Boston Bruins is one of them. Our alumni team is really good. Dallas Stars, not so much. Because all I'm going to say is this. The Dallas Stars alumni, it's really, really, really ridiculous. Yeah, it's ridiculous to say the least. And I understand now it's like out of reach for the Dallas Stars alumni unless they could do like some kind of comeback. And yes, these are exhibition games. This is like an exhibition tour. I guess you could put it. Like, we went up against every single prominent alumni team, but if I were to have done every alumni team, you're gonna have to understand that I would not have cared less. And you guys have to understand that there's a reason why I love this particular alumni team. Why? Because it's the Boston Bruins. And more importantly, do I like any other alumni team? Of course I do. It's just these Dallas Stars, they're not very good per se. And I gotta say this for myself. The Dallas Stars alumni, I gotta say this, is gotta be, in terms of like how I played them, it's gotta be one of the worst. Because their history, and if they put their star players on there, it might have been better. Now for the Colorado Avalanche, they had Patrick Roy, but they didn't put Patrick Roy on the ice as goalie. Which I was like, how? And you didn't even put, the Colorado Avalanche alumni didn't even put up some of their current stars on there. Like, it makes me frustrated a lot. Like, Joe Shostak. Yeah, I understand he's an alumni of the Quebec Nordiques and the Colorado Avalanche, but other players of the Colorado Avalanche? Come on now. That's kind of ridiculous to say. I hate it where players are not put on their respective teams and boom, that's it. Bobby Orr. I'm going to keep on using Bobby Orr example. Bobby Orr is a true Boston Bruin, not a Chicago Blackhawk. I know that will piss off Chicago Blackhawk fans, but this is true. Same thing for Wayne Gretzky. Wayne Gretzky is not a true New York Ranger, St. Louis Blue guy. He is more of an Edmonton Oiler. You could make a case for the LA Kings. And you could make a case for him being an alumni for the LA Kings, but still, that wouldn't make any sense either. And for the Dallas Stars, they had Brett Hull. Brett Hull is a St. Louis Blue, not a... You could argue for, as a Dallas Stars alumni. But other than that, I don't see... Yeah. We're near the end of the video. Sorry for my rant. We're gonna win 5-1. So, here we go. Anyway, guys. Oh, wow, Brett Hull. Anyway, guys, thank you all so much for watching. Y'all are legends in my book, as well as for me. I will see y'all the next one, and peace.